And we're back, guys. Tennis in a minute. I'm your host, Good Energy. How's everyone doing? Good morning. Miami Open, WTA 1000. Who's going to win it all? We're going to take a look at the futures a little bit later. Yesterday, a lot of rain. Listen, guys, if it rains and that schedule's affected, just wait till the next day. I'm telling you guys, once that schedule's altered, everything's out the window. Let's take a look at today's draw. What they should do is resume with today's normal schedule, and then in between, um, they'll make up the rain delayed matches. But the schedule should resume as normal for today, and any match that was postponed due to rain, they'll squeeze in the schedule. Katie Bolter, Beatrice Haddad. This is going to be a good matchup here. Katie Bolter last time out against Brenda Favretova. It just seems like, that form that she had, going into the San Diego Open, seems like she lost it a little bit. And, for anyone that has competed and played sports, either professionally or semi-professionally, or even just look as an amateur, you know that it's easy to lose form. You can lose form in one weekend if you're not taking care of your body, if you're not consistently practicing, watching your diet. She was very tired, but then again, it was also hot and humid as well. I like Beatrice Haddad to win the first set. Beatrice is a whole different animal than Brenda Favretova, guys. And I do think that, Katie, I told you to take Katie to beat her at San Diego, but I think now this is probably a revenge match, and I think Beatrice comes out and takes the first set. So Beatrice on the first set. I think it's a pick 'em. We'll go with Beatrice to win the first set. Yelena Ostapenko taking on Anna Kalinskaya. Yelena, she looked a little bit sluggish last time against Laura Sigmund. And Laura she's older, but she's still pretty athletic. She's still a good shot maker. And she worked Yelena for a bit there, especially in the first set. Now, I do think that I think Kalinskaya does have a little bit better range than Laura. She's got a little bit more power. Not necessarily a better shot maker. I mean, Laura's a good tennis player, but I do think Anna has a deeper ball, and I think it's at times a more accurate ball. I think Anna can steal the first set, so I'll go with Kalinskaya to win the first set. If Yelena's going to win, she'll probably have to do it in three, and that's the pick. Georgie Iga, I think we went over that already yesterday. First set under 9.5. I think Iga's just going to be too much with her footwork, and just playing more consistent tennis, sticking to her game plan, while Georgie, I think is going to be able to. I think Georgie's going to make a lot of mistakes, trying to defend what Iga's doing. And Madison Keys and Xu Wang, it's going to be a good matchup here. Wang, I thought Diana might have had a chance to pull something off, but Diana was injured. She was all wrapped up. I forgot. She looked very bad against Venus. Even though she beat Venus, she didn't look great against Venus. And Madison Keys, I think Madison uses the home crowd to pull off a victory here. Madison should win this match. It might go three, it might go deep, but Madison should have enough to pull it out, and she should be on the stadium court as well. Madison Keys to win. And Putintseva, Greet Minin. Minin looked good against Serenko. I mean, Serenko's a lot more technical than Putintseva, but then again, when you're playing someone unconventional, that could really disrupt your momentum and your ability to build some type of rhythm. And Putintseva is going to come with short balls. She's going to use your athletic ability. But I think Minin is an underrated shot maker. I'm going to take Greet Minin to win at least one set in that matchup. I think Minin can win the match outright too. Taylor Townsend taking on Rybakina. Taylor took out Elisa Mertens. That's like the first time she's been bounced out of a 1,000 in the first round in a very long time. And this is going to be a good matchup. I do think Rybakina might be a little bit too tough for Taylor Townsend. I love Taylor. So, I got to go with Rybakina to win the first set. I think her serve is going to be really, really tough for Taylor to return. And Helena Kalinina, look, I told you to take her to beat Waz. She certainly did that. Sabalenka wearing all black. Actually, a lot of the Russian players are wearing all black, and it's hot and humid. I don't know if that's a statement, if those are just particular outfits, but everyone I've seen is wore all black. So I don't know if they're grieving. I'm pretty sure they are, but again, our condolences to Sabalenka. That's tough to be able to play as and add your best friend to the mix. That is very, very tough. So I feel for Sabalenka. I really, really do. Oh man, tough. And but I'm gonna take her to win the match. Sabalenka over Ann Helena. Those are the picks, guys. Yesterday's pick's still out there. But again, once it rains, just scrap it and just wait for the next day, because once the schedule's altered, it's a whole different ball game. Tennis in a minute. Enjoy the free predictions, guys, and we'll be back. Hope everyone has a great day. Go check out the Coco video, like it, show some love, drop a heart for Coco. We're talking about Coco's forehand. I have to get a new microphone. I have this noise canceling microphone that just does not work well. So I'm going to get a new microphone. But like the video, show Coco love. I'm talking about her forehand and how I just think the media they're just overplaying something, because she's different, just her style and her grip. Look, she doesn't use the semi-Western grip. Um, she uses more of an extreme type of grip. And I just think she's getting knocked for being a bit different, one of the few that chooses that style. But let's just be honest, when we're talking about grips let's just say when we're talking about mistakes, where do you think most professional tennis players pile up their mistakes and their errors? It's on the forehand side. I mean, let's just be honest. I think the media, they're just overhyping it. They're overplaying it. And I don't think it's as serious as people think. And I think people don't realize that she's so fast that she literally needs to just slow down a bit and just follow through with her forehand and close out those shots properly. I think she's running through those shots, which causes a lot of mistakes. Just watch how fast she is at getting balls back. And a lot of people don't realize that. I don't think it's a technique issue. Once you're a professional, you've been doing something a certain way for so long, you get comfortable at doing it. So a lot of it's just kind of tweaking it. You don't really need to change the grip. I don't think changing the grip is it. I think just changing the technique a bit outside of the grip in terms of just feet position, body posture, and closing out to follow through on the shot, right? Because I talked about basketball players, take a look at someone like Lonzo Ball, who shoots a pretty good three-point percentage, but his form is completely horrible, right? Take a look at someone I'm just using players with extreme forms that stand out. Sean Marion, that played for the Dallas Mavericks and the Phoenix Suns. Look at his grip. Pretty good three-point shooter, horrible form, right? So I think, look at, Katerina Siniakova, horrible serve. But she's consistent. She's got championships. She wins matches, So I don't necessarily think that, when you're a professional, you have to just change your game entirely. I think minor tweaks can get the results. And in terms of Coco, I think the media, I think they're overhyping something that's not really there. I think it's really, really the serve that needs to be tweaked. I think she needs to really hire a mechanics coach and focus on the serve. Because she's for her age, she's won a lot of matches. She's got a lot of records, a lot of accolades. If her forehand was really that bad, how's she winning these matches? She's winning the matches because it's not bad enough to where you need to just blow everything up. I think minor tweaks, take a look at where the errors come from, and right hand side facing north, most tennis players, and I've documented this, I've made the videos, most tennis players make mistakes from that side. So it's a tough side for any tennis player, because a lot of times you either have to go down the line or across your body. That's a tough shot to make. I've seen all of the top ladies make mistakes on that side. And again, I think the media is overhyping it. I've seen Coco with the media attention on the forehand. I've seen her use it as a defensive tool, and I've seen her attack more recently with it. And again, take a look at, let's say she's practicing And I've seen her practice. She's not making mistakes in practice on the forehand side, right? Why? Practice is a little less game speed, right? Not as fast paced. When she's in full game speed mode, she's just running through these shots. I think she just needs to stop, slow down a little bit, and follow through. But go check the video out. I'm going to probably do another one in the studio so it's nice and clear. But Tennis in a Minute, we'll be back. Have a good